Welcome back. Here on Police Report, we provide you with information on crime trends, crime prevention techniques, and community programs. But you can get additional information by visiting the Baltimore County Police Department's website as well. The address is on your screen. Press releases from the Baltimore County Police Department can be accessed on the Baltimore County Police Department's website and on our Facebook and Twitter accounts. We encourage you to like us on Facebook and to follow us on Twitter for the latest news. The Baltimore County Police Department is now hiring police cadets and police officers. For additional information, go to joinbaltimorecountypd.com or call 410-887-5542 to speak with recruiters. Here with us now to discuss the Police Explorer program is Officer George Mussini and Police Explorer Vincent Ho. Thank you, Officer Mussini and Police Explorer Ho, for joining with us today and to discuss our Explorer program.
Absolutely. Thanks for having
Officer Mussini, the first thing I wanted to ask you was, can you discuss a little bit about the origins of the history of our Police Explorer program?
Police Explorer program's been around in Baltimore County since earlier than the 1960s when it was affiliated with the Civil Air Patrol. Now it's run by the Boy Scouts of America. We accept both boys and girls into the program, even though it's run by the Boy Scouts of America.
Okay, and what's some of the age range that people can apply to be a part of the Explorer program?
The application process can start as early as 13 and a half. However, a member could not be accepted until they're 14. So if they're really interested and they're younger, we encourage them at 13 and a half to start the process. That way they can hit the ground running when they turn 14. We accept applicants up until they're 20, at which time they would be eligible for the cadet program. So before they're 20, but between 13 and a half and 20.
And what's some of the other requirements to be able to be eligible to be a part of the program?
Well, the first requirement is interest. We want to make sure that they're joining for the right reasons, that it's something they want to do. They want to find out about the police department, learn about a life in serving their community. However, some of the main requirements is that they have to have at least a C average in school or better. If they come in with a C, we try to get them a little bit higher. We want to make sure they have a clean criminal background. They have to be of good moral character, and just basically somebody who wants to be a good public servant to the community.
Okay. And what's some of the benefits of being involved in the Explorer program for the Explorers?
The Explorer program is a really rewarding experience. It's kind of a behind-the-scenes look at the police department where they are privy to different training aspects. We train on everything from hostage negotiation, traffic direction, domestic violence, everything that the police department does. It also is great on resumes for colleges, for police departments. We hire a lot of former explorers into our ranks.
Okay. And there's a lot of opportunities to deal with other Explorer posts across the country. Does this culminate in some type of conference every year or every once in a while?
So every other year, biannually, we compete nationally. In 2016, we competed in Flagstaff, Arizona, against other Explorer posts from all over the country, as far as California, Maine, Florida, everywhere in between. We've formed some pretty good bonds with some agencies on the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic region. Now we're planning to train together. So, and then also on the off years when we're not competing nationally, we are affiliated with the Potomac Boundaries Advisors Association, and we have a leadership academy that runs on the years that we're not competing nationally. Okay. So every year there's something for the Explorers to look forward to.
And this competition, what's some of the activities that are involved in this competition?
So some of the competition's aspects are we have mock scenarios, let's say a bomb scene investigation, regular traffic stops, domestic violence situation, hostage negotiation, you name it. Basically, we prepare the Explorers for any type of situation, and when they go to competition, they don't know which scenario they're going to be thrown into. Just like a police officer in his or her regular course of duty.
Interesting. And this is a great stepping stone for future employment opportunities with the department, correct?
Without a doubt. Our recruitment unit is in full support of the Explorer program. Matter of fact, they ask us which of our Explorers are excelling, and Explorers is essentially a great recruiting tool for our agency.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
And Vincent, can you tell me, how did you become interested in the Explorer program?
I actually found the interest to eventually get into law enforcement back in senior year of high school. So I reached out to some of my fellow friends who heard that I was interested, and they mentioned the whole aspect of the Police Explorer program and asked if I was interested to just show up and talk about, just to show me the program and see what it was all about.
Okay. And how long have you been a part of the program?
I've been a part of the program for about 4 years.
Okay. And I see your current rank is lieutenant. Can you describe what you have to do to get promoted or work your way up through the ranks in the Explorer program?
Sure. In order to be promoted, the main important thing is to be consistent, to show up and actually do the responsibilities and actually show that you care and actually be competent.
Okay. And you said show up. Do you have occasional meetings, or what other activities are you involved in as a part of the Explorer program?
Sure. So we meet twice a month on first and third Thursdays, and it's only twice a month. And we also have various details and various events that we also do, various like parades, like the Little League Parade, St. Patrick's Day parades, stuff like that, where we actually help and do traffic direction and stuff like that.
Okay, very interesting. And when you meet, do you meet at each individual precinct, or is there a central meeting place?
Yeah, so each different post meets at their own precinct. So I'm part of post 9912, and we meet at the Dundalk precinct.
Okay, so it's close to where you can live and everything, so
Correct,
it's pretty
yes.
convenient. Okay, thank you. And each of you have rules and regulations that you have to follow as a part of being a police explorer. Does this apply while you're just in uniform, or does it apply when you're in school all the time?
It definitely applies all the time, just like a police officer has his or her regulations and they have to follow laws. We have to follow our own regulations and our own manuals, just so we abide by laws as well.
Okay, and I see that you're in a uniform that's similar to the police department. Can you describe the features of your uniform, and in what instances would you wear your uniform?
Sure. So our uniforms are actually divided by 3 classes. So currently I'm wearing my Class A's, which is our dress uniform, and we also have our Class B's, which are the polos and khakis, and then we have our Class C, which is our PT and training uniforms.
Okay.
And we wear the Class A's to various events like parades, or if we're out in public meeting people. The polos are more so for training purposes, and then the Class C is more for physical training activities.
Okay. And Vincent, what do you enjoy most about being a part of the Police Explorer program?
The most important thing that I enjoy is definitely going to the conferences that both of you guys touched on earlier. You get to meet various explorers and various advisors just throughout the country, and you get to network and talk to different people about how they operate and differences.
Okay, all right. Officer Massini, we kind of touched on it, but how do you become a police explorer with Baltimore County?
Okay, if you're interested in becoming a police explorer with Baltimore County, what you want to do is go online to the Baltimore County website. If you type in Police Explorer under the search bar, you can type in Explorer, it'll pop up. Or best thing to do is if you're in a Baltimore County public school, go talk to your school resource officer. He or she will direct you to an Explorer advisor in the precinct. If you're not in a Baltimore County public school and don't have access to a school resource officer, just stop by any police station in Baltimore County and ask for information about the Explorer program if you don't find what you're looking for online. And then we give you an application, and we'll start from there.
Okay. And what's the police department and your expectations of our young men and women who join our Explorer program?
Okay, obviously, once again, we want them to be of a good moral character. They have to have good grades. We want somebody who's going to be dedicated. This program, we only meet twice a month for meetings. However, like Vincent mentioned earlier, we do a lot of community events, and community relations is a big part of the Explorer program. So we want somebody that is willing to interact with the public on a positive level. This is a great community relations program. And somebody who's going to be dedicated, somebody who's not going to call out. We understand they're not getting paid, but the value that they're getting out of the education and experience is really important.
Okay, all right. So. And Vincent, we talked a little bit earlier. This program might be interesting for somebody who's not necessarily interested in becoming a police officer or a cadet in their future. Other fields might be addressed. So what are your future goals?
So my future goals, I'm currently an accounting major in college. I'll be pursuing a career in public accounting after graduation. So the skills that you learn in the Explorer program are valuable skills as communication, leadership, These two are some of the most valuable skills that employers like to see on your resume, and things that if you can exhibit well, they'll definitely want to hire you. And being part of the program definitely steps you apart from the other candidates that are applying as well.
Okay, that's excellent insight. Yeah, thank you. And Officer Mussini, what would you like our viewers to keep in mind is about the Explorer program? What's the message that we want to convey to the public?
Well, if you're a taxpayer, you're going to be really happy about the Explorer program because we cover a lot of positions that eliminate unnecessary overtime. You know, with our traffic control, these guys actually replace officers that could be being used for more vital roles in the community. But the Explorer program is a great way to put your foot in the shoes and walk a mile in an officer's shoes to see if it's something you're really interested in. And if it's not, like Vince said, there's so many experiences that you can use towards other careers that it's a great stepping stone for anybody.
Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you, Officer Mussini, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for Police Explorer Ho for joining us today. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. We've been talking to Officer George Mussini and Explorer Vincent Ho about our Police Explorer program. If you are between the ages of 14 and 20 and thinking about a career in law enforcement or any other type of careers, this program is a great option to gain insight into what it would be like to be a police officer or a cadet in Baltimore County. If you would like more information about this program, or if you're interested in becoming a police explorer with the Baltimore County Police Department, please call the Youth and Community Services section at 410-887-5901 or visit our website. Once again, thank you for both of us for being with us today. I appreciate you coming in, Officer Mussini. And Explorer Ho, thank you.
Thank you. Our pleasure. Thank you.
My name is Sean Benson, and you are watching Police Report.